Was October 7th a genocide?
It wasn't a genocide, no.
By your own
Well,
definition.
yeah.
So you say you're Palestinian. That's great. Do you think Israel has a right to exist?
Of course.
Okay, then we can agree.
Yeah.
That's a big statement. Do you think that anti-Semitism is real?
Of course.
Okay, great. Then I really don't have much to disagree with you on.
Before his assassination, Charlie Kirk used his platform to defend the great state of Israel and the Jewish people on college campuses across the country. Here with reaction is best-selling author Noa Tishby, Israel's former special envoy for combating anti-Semitism. Great to have you, two-time New York Times best-selling author. You're very well-versed in this topic, but I want to get your reaction before we talk about broad issues. Your reaction to Bibi Netanyahu. He actually spoke about Charlie, his life, his impact, his legacy. Listen to this. Get your reaction on the other side.
He said, one of my greatest joys as a Christian is advocating for Israel and forming alliances to defend Judeo-Christian civilization. The people on the extremes, the Islamists, the radical Islamists, and their union with the ultra-progressives, they often speak about human rights. They speak about free speech, but they use violence to try to take down their enemies.
Powerful testimony there from the Prime Minister. Your reaction to what he had to say?
My reaction, he's 100% correct. I think Bibi Netanyahu is correct in everything that he said about Charlie Kirk. And one of the things that is important for us to understand is that Charlie, as a Christian man, had no confusion about the indigeneity of the Jewish people to the land of Israel. And as a great man, he had no confusion as to who's right and who's wrong in the Middle East. There are two sides in the Middle East. One side is on the side of modernity and progress and human rights and liberty, and the other side is on the side of jihadism. And you can actually divide the Middle East based on this parameter and this prism. One side is the good side, and that is Israel. The other side is the bad side, and that is jihadism. That is Hamas. The allies on our side do come from the Middle East, from the region. And everybody on the West needs to listen to the Middle East, needs to listen to the people of Gaza. They themselves say that Hamas needs to be removed from power. This is the most important thing, and Charlie knew that.
Yeah, he did, and he was so clear. And I think often, especially in politics, people they try to play it both ways, or they're very soft about their views. Charlie was not that person. He was very specific and very direct about his beliefs, and I love that about him as a person and as a friend. Unfortunately, there have been lots of criticism from others who've even weighed into this topic. Let me share just a little bit about Kristen Chenoweth. We got about 30 seconds. So she faced I thought, really unfair criticism and backlash because she said she appreciated just some of Charlie's perspectives. Your reaction when you hear this idea that even if you say nice things about someone who just suffered a horrific murder, people still come after you.
It's horrible. I actually have the same reactions. When I posted about Charlie, I got a lot of backlash. I got a lot of hate. I added a note afterwards to say it's okay if you don't agree with some of his opinions, but can we please agree that this is absolutely unequivocally wrong? And I got to say, Kristen spoke, and Chris Pratt spoke, and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
But I would have liked to see more Hollywood people actually speak about this. Somebody who was defending free speech was assassinated in cold blood. I would have liked to see liberal Hollywood speak up about this more.
I'd like to see that happen a lot more, too. Noa Tishby, by the way, your earrings are on point.
Thank you.
They're so beautiful.
Much.
Thank you for spending time with us today. We appreciate that. We're going to take a quick time out as we continue right here on Fox and Friends. So go away.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.